Hey Dante, how you doing, man?
Introduce myself. Dante.
James, nice to meet you, man.
Dante.
Tracy.
Nice to meet you. Dante. I got you. Dante. Steve. Joe. Nice to meet you.
Dante, a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz when you decided to commit and come to UCLA. Is there any pressure that comes with that? And obviously it's an open quarterback competition. Any pressure, or, how are you kind of feeling about just the experience so far?
Right, I'm just blessed to be here. I mean, through the whole recruiting process was a real long journey. Everything didn't end up how it was, but thankfully to Coach Kelly and his coaching staff for accepting me on this football team, and I'm just blessed to be here, blessed to be a football player and be a student on campus.
What attracted you to UCLA?
I mean, for Coach Kelly, him being, one of the greatest head coaches we're doing right now in college football, him being the coach in the NFL, coaching at the highest level, and him just having the resume he has and coaching the great quarterbacks like Marcus Mariota, Mike Vick, and everybody, I just really drew my attention. When he was at Oregon, the Oregon days, he'd have Marcus Mariota being an explosive offense. I knew me being a quarterback there, and that was going to be a great development for me. I'm just blessed to be with him.
What are your thoughts on the creativity of this play calling?
I mean, when I first came in, from high school, a lot of times you had a great offensive system there, but really coming in here, it's an NFL style offense, coming into a lot of, different things to change if you're at the line of scrimmage, or if you see, different types of coverages, what to adjust about. So, I mean, it's really complicated, but I know I'm going, with the flow of everything. Appreciate Coach Gundy and the quarterbacks in the quarterback room to help me out to understand the offense, and I'm just thankful, to be a part of the offense.
The fact that this program's going into the Big Ten next year kind of put it over the top, knowing that you get to go back home and play a couple games.
Right. From the Midwest, from Detroit, a lot of the, Big Ten is there. So, me being out here, of course, loving the LA weather, but going back into the Big Ten, playing in the cold again, it was a great, factor for sure. Pac-12 is a great conference, but playing in the Big Ten, having the light on you, having the light on the team, light on, the conference overall from TV time and everything is a big factor for this whole team. And I know as a whole team, we're proud to be going to the Big Ten.
Dante, I saw you talking with DTR out here a little bit, and I think even at the pro day you might have been talking to him. Has he been a mentor to you? Have you been able to kind of reach out to him with any sort of questions or things that you have?
Right, Dorian, I appreciate him a lot. When I first met him at the Elite 11, I've always watched him, his highlight tapes, what he's done for UCLA, and him being a great playmaker for the team. I knew it was a great person to talk to and pick his brain. Him, being a young black quarterback, especially in my same shoes as me, going to the college level. I mean, he's a great person that gives out great, sources that you need to know about being a quarterback. And, today at practice example, I was talking to him about some footwork, about understanding and everything like that. And just him having the, him being on campus, just being a source right now, getting ready for the draft. I mean, I just really appreciate him every day. I appreciate him, appreciate everybody that's on campus.
What are your thoughts on LA? Have you been able to explore the city a bit?
So I've been here, a couple of times before, I committed. I love being at Santa Monica, at the pier. I love going up to the observatory, and really, I played GTA, I love, GTA is kind of just like this. So it's really, I was like, let me see if it's real. So when I went to the pier, everything was exactly the same, but I love the weather, back at home, it's, inches of snow, but I'm just blessed to be out here, absorbing great sun and really just being, in a beautiful, spelling environment.
And how about being on campus? I mean, you're coming from a high school where you were maybe one of the oldest guys,
right,
at the school. Now you're probably maybe the youngest person around the school. You're still 17, right?
Yeah.
So what's it like?
I mean, coming from, inner city Detroit, it's a lot of, great things to do, being downtown or being, a couple of cities and areas. But being out in LA, I mean, it's beautiful everywhere. Being on campus, really just having one of the greatest campuses, in college, school history. And it's really just being out here. At first I was walking and, enjoying everything. And now I'm scooting around. So, every chance that I get, I'm a scooter around campus. I'm going to scoot off campus to see some, sights I love to see, because I love nature. I love taking pictures, and that's why I carry my camera around me anytime I need to take pictures.
And then how about being in the huddle with 22, 23-year-olds, graduates, seniors, got pieces of the next year with COVID? I mean, what's the feeling there? And you seem very confident. Are you confident in the huddle?
Yeah. So me, literally might be the youngest on the team. Me coming in, I mean, I appreciate everybody on the team that's accepting me and pushing me every day. But when it comes to the offense, a person being like Duke Clemens, my center, him really, telling me to calm down and breathe, and me, just being in the huddle, just conversating about anything I have questions about, and really them just being, great brothers to me. I said I appreciate them, and when I'm in the game, I feel real comfortable. Everybody's believing in me, and I'm believing in everybody else. So I appreciate everything going on, and like I said, I love this team.